Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog. As you can tell, I'm at Barnes & Noble. So this is going to be a one-day vlog, all day today, Saturday, August 12th, which is my birthday. So I'm at Barnes & Noble, gonna get a couple books, don't know how many exactly. But I'm gonna try to get as many books as I want to be able to get, because I have like my bullet journal from last year that I also have my 2023 TBR lists things in it. So I'm gonna go in and then I'm gonna try to film like what books I'm gonna get, like show you what books I'm gonna get, and then I'll be hopefully trying to find any other books that I have on my list that I want to be able to get. So I'll see y'all either when I get into Barnes & Noble or whenever I come back into the car. So see you on the next clip.
Yeah, Neptune Island will be open each weekend.
Hi guys, welcome back. It is, I just got out of Barnes and I ended up getting 5 books, which is not that bad for $64. And I also got their free membership so that every time I go to a Barnes & Noble, I'm able to use it, especially since there's one on the Winthrop campus. If I haven't said this already, I'm going to Winthrop University in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and where I'm gonna be majoring in social studies education, 9th through 12th grade. So I can technically use my degree to be a history teacher, or even as I'll still be an historian either way, but use it as like a tour guide anywhere. Like for example, if I wanted to live in Charleston, which I don't want to because of the weather, and especially with it being bad during hurricane season, I could work, for example, at the Pinckney Plantation in Charleston, South Carolina, just be a tour guide there in general. So yeah, but I might end up being a tour guide like over the summer or something if I decide to become a teacher. So yeah, like I said earlier, I got 5 books, surprisingly, with their membership, and it went down to $64, which isn't really that bad. Hoping my parents don't yell at me that I used their card for it, because I don't want to waste 64 of my dollars for it, which I could have used cash for, that I might end up putting in to there, or at the very least use whenever we go to Myrtle Beach, because we're going to Broadway on the beach. Love that place. It's been a while since I last went there, so yeah, I might use that somewhere, I don't know, somewhere. Because I have $75 that I got from my step-great uncle. If you don't know what that is, it's my great uncle on my stepmom's side. So I got $75 from him, that I had $6 stowed away in my piggy bank, putting it at $86. So yeah, I'm gonna send which is 5 and a 1, putting it at $81 actually, not 86, $5 off. Anyway, I'm gonna see y'all hopefully when I get home to do a haul of what I got, and then do a time lapse on the way to Myrtle Beach, and then I'll hopefully see y'all if I don't do a book haul real quick, like when I get home, or do a time lapse on the way to Myrtle Beach. I'll see y'all tonight hopefully, because this vlog's probably gonna be really short because with it being my birthday. But I might stay up late watching Hamilton on my birthday, I don't know. It all depends. And I haven't mentioned this yet, but I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I got my nails done Hamilton themed. For this one's just an American, it's the same on my left hand too. I'm showing you on my right hand. So on my thumbs is an American flag, if you can't tell. Then on my index finger is a waistcoat. Then on my middle finger is a crown. Then on my ring finger it's supposed to say non-stop, but the lady put an R on the end. And then on my pinky it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then ... which is what it's supposed to be. But I guess the lady couldn't fit all of them on there, so she put it randomly on there, which I'm still happy with, as long as I get it. Because the pinkies say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, ... That's what it showed in the picture anyway, because it's Hamilton themed. So yeah, that's why it says, my pinky says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, ... Because Philip Hamilton, like in the musical, Philip Hamilton, George Eakers shoots Philip Hamilton that's right at 7 instead of at 10, because you're supposed to do 10 paces and shit. But George Euchre ends up killing Philip Hamilton at 7. Note that Philip Hamilton was 19, my age now. 19, I just turned 19 today. Philip Hamilton was 19 when he died. Hoping I don't either at 19, but anywho, I'll see you when I go home. Hey guys, I don't know if you can't tell. If you found those behind me, that's my book bag on top of my suitcase. This is the bag full of books I got at Barnes & Noble today. But I gotta find this real quick. But before I do a little haul of all these books, I paid, let's see, it was the total before minus tax was $59.95, but plus tax was $64.75, which is not that bad for 5 books, really. And then I also got a membership, which was free. So yeah. So yeah, it's just a little just for a cafe thing, I guess. To where now, between now through August 31st, buy one fresh baked cookie, get 50% off the second cookie. And it's mix and match flavor thing. Okay, so now we're gonna open this bag. So what you could, if you couldn't see through the bag, the first book I'm gonna do, actually, yeah, if you couldn't tell, I got the first 2 books I found was Legendary and Finale, which is the second and third book in the Caraval series. I have Caraval on my desk and I really don't feel like going out to get it. But if I ended up getting Caraval, Legendary, and Finale, $35, which is not that bad for 3 books because they're $11 each. Then I'm gonna go on to the third book I found, which is called My Monticello, which is fiction by Jocelyn Nicole Johnson. It's about, I'm gonna read the synopsis thing on the back. It says, a young woman descended from Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings, driven from her neighborhood by a white militia. A university professor studied racism by conducting a secret social environment on his own son. A single mother desperate to buy her first home even as the world hurtles towards catastrophe. Each fighting to survive in America, united by these characters' relentless struggles against reality and fate. My Monticello is a masterful book that bears witness to this country's legacies and explores burdens, inheritances, and extraordinary pursuits of belonging. So that's pretty much about My Monticello. The next book that I found was Chains. I was gonna get the other 2 books in this series, this is the book 1 of the Seasons of America series. First book in there. If the synopsis was in here, I'd read it. And if there was a Seeds of America, actually. If there was a synopsis on here, I'd read it. But like, I've read this book before, I just never really finished it. But at the beginning of every chapter, there's a quote by someone. This quote says, "Youth is the seed time of I'm sorry on that. Youth is the seed time of good habits as well in nations as in individuals." Thomas Paine, Common Sense. So it's from like a lot of different famous people in the time of this book. So yeah, I love this book, even though it was hard for me to finish books all the time, like especially these books. So yeah, I don't know why it was hard for me to finish those books, but that book specifically. But I'm gonna try to hopefully read it. I'm gonna hopefully try to be able to actually read it now that I have my own copy. Okay, so now the last book I have is The Song of Achilles. I've heard a lot of good things about this book, and I know it's like Greek mythology, I think is what it is. And on this sticker right here, it says, winner of the Orange Prize for Fiction. I was gonna get I think the collection edition of this book, but it was like $27. This one's $17.99. So easier to go get the cheaper version than the like more expensive version. But I'm gonna go ahead and say all the books that I was gonna get today. was, one of them was called Sophia's War, A Tale of Revolution. I was gonna get that one today, but they're out of stock, so I'm probably gonna order that one sometime, or go to another bookstore to find one. And then I was gonna get the other two books in the series, in the Seeds of America series, Forge and Ashes, also by the same author, by Lori Hollis Anderson. And then I was gonna get a time travel romance book. I'm gonna get my little TBR book shopping list thing that I've made a couple months ago, I think. Getting that real quick. And if you can't tell, I'm wearing an Alabama shirt, even though I live in South Carolina. Okay, here we go. It's right here. So let's see. So in the other two books I got, which they're both duology, I think. The first one is called Finding Freedom, a time travel romance, and then the other one is it's called Abandoning Anarchy, a time travel romance. I was gonna get both of those today. Did that happen? No. Let's see. And then I was also gonna get the Truly Devious series. I found it. Thank God I ended up getting it because I didn't want to pay $38 for a 3-book series. But I'll probably go back this coming up week, maybe. If not, I'll ask for Christmas or order it. So that's pretty much all the books that I got today and what I was gonna get, which would have been more books and a lot more expensive, because that would have been I'm gonna count real quick. So 7, 13 bucks. So it would have been hell of expensive. But it's not bad paying $64 for 5 books. So that's about $11 a book, almost. So that's pretty much all the books I got. So I'm probably gonna do this as like the next clip is probably gonna be a time lapse of me writing for a little bit, because I've not written at all today. I haven't written since last night, I think. So I might do a little time lapse of either me writing or figuring out where to put these on my bookshelf, or just leaving them, or just putting them on my desk with the rest of my books on my desk, or at the very least figure out what books I want to pack that I want to take with me to college. Like, I already figured out what books I want to take with me to college, but I don't know what other series I want to take. Not series, but genres I want to take other than my historical fiction series, all my biographies, and all my murder mysteries. So, because that'll leave like more room if I want to get like books for Christmas. If I get books for Christmas that aren't really historical fiction or anything, or if I buy more books that I want to leave here. So yeah, obviously all the books that I have on my desk are taken with me, because all those I've either started and haven't finished, or I'm in the middle of haven't finished, or I haven't even started at all. And then all my books, all my historical fiction books, all my biographies, and all my murder mystery books that I have on my desk, not my desk, my bookshelf over here, where that glowy glue is, right here, which is pretty much the top 3 shelves, plus maybe a few on which is pretty much the top 3 cubicles, the whole top shelf, pretty much, taken with me. So I'm gonna figure out that if I want to go ahead and put them in a box or throw them in a bag or something, because I have 2-3 book bags that I'm gonna take with me that I'll have, like, if I wanted to go to a Starbucks somewhere or something and write, I could do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and figure out what I'm gonna do now after this clip, obviously, and then go ahead and go on to do it. So I'll see y'all hopefully in the clip after the time lapse once I figure out what I'm doing.